Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the elect of Israel. Hey man, I'm just good to, glad I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? you know, um, I was this happened yesterday. I was at plantation and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has just been so gracious to me, man. He's been like letting me teach archery all week, and something that I really enjoy doing. Um, I'm very, very grateful. So it's Salakia, and I just woke up, so I just I remembered I wanted to talk about this, so I'm doing it now. So so um, yesterday was there's different camps come visit the camp, and there was a camp that was just full of you know handicapped people. Hold on a second, God dog it. Excuse me. Ready. If you're gonna lay here, lay here. Don't look at me, and you know just see. Here we go. Just lay there, kid, doing the Lord's work. Sit your behind there. Oh, before I flip you. So there was a lot of handicapped people. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people with bad shape, son, and wheelchairs, iPads, couldn't talk. And when they came up there, and, uh, so I was looking at them, and I was like, "Geez, Sam," and my mother, real, real sick when I was young, and so and Yahweh Yahweh Shem Yahushai is nothing to mess with, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's nothing to mess with, and when I'm looking at all these children, these are children. I'm looking at all of them. Ew, right? What in the ready? What in the H? And Josh, and so I'm like, damn, girl. And I mean, and they have staff with them. There's like two or three people per person. And, they're shooting archery and everything. And, some of them couldn't talk. And they all range from different ages. There was some young children, not even in their, probably not even 10 years old. And then those other ones who was probably, teenagers, and I was just like, whoa. And, my mom used to always say this to me. She used to always say, hey, she would look at me and, the way a mother looks at her son, and she'd say, man, you just don't understand how blessed you are. And it never really made sense to me as a child. It just never made sense to me. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, blessed, whatever. Whatever, can I go outside? You know what I'm saying? And, it just didn't click. It didn't register. Now, me looking at these children, I'm just like, yo, like, but I'm looking at them and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, man, I'm in my right mind. Uh, I know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. My limbs work, my arms work, everything worked for me. Like I walk 4 miles a day. I lift weights. So I mean, I walk 4 miles to work. When I walk a day is probably 12 miles a day. You know what I'm saying? And, and the only way I'm able to do that is through the power and the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But there was this one child who his upper body was good, but his lower body was jacked. But he had this walker, and the walker had a piece of cloth in front of it. So when he got tired, when his arms got tired, he was able to just turn around and just sit down there. It's like he was, shooting bows and arrows, but I had to help the staff too because there were certain things that they were doing that could hurt the child. If they was to allow the bow to sit in their lap as they were pulling back the string, the bottom wheel would pinch them. So I'd tell them to hold it up, different things like that. Make sure they were off the range. Make sure when they were loading the arrow, they were loading down range, yada yada. But this one child, man, he got up there, he shot his arrows, he did well, and I walked over there to him, say, man, good job. And he was like, thank you. And he was very, very grateful. He was grateful to the people who were helping him. He was grateful to me when I helped him. And he always said thank you. We introduced ourselves and we spoke, and we shook hands, and I mean he kind of looked like an Edomite, but I don't know. You know what I mean? That hair texture. But I don't know. I don't know. But the thing that I got from it was just the gratefulness. Well, it was a lot I got right here, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See, now that I am here, there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that that can deliver out of my hand, for I lift up my hand to heaven. Okay, yeah. Is there any that can deliver out of my hand, right? So I'm like, yeah, how about Shimmy Shai did this to them, you know? And so and we don't know who these people were years, we don't know what these people have done in previous lifetimes. We don't know what they've done. These people could have been menaces to the Israelites. We have no idea what these people have done. So when I look at them, I I had compassion, but I didn't. Like I had the compassion of saying, I'm looking at myself and being like, yo, I gotta keep my ass right with the Lord. Because I don't wanna be like that. You know what I'm saying? And two, I was like, the Lord ain't gonna mess with. But then the third part of it was the young man, he was just very grateful. And I was like, yo, I gotta be more thankful. You know what I'm saying? More thankful about everything. I gotta be thankful for what I did with these rude, ignorant, racist children. I'm calling them racist because I know I'm racist when I see them racist. Uh, to deal with these ignorant people, right? To deal with anything that we go through in life, right? But to be able to be woken up by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, your alarm clock didn't wake you up, okay? The Lord allowed that noise to be loud enough but he was like, yo, he wakes us up. Majority of the time, no, I'm sorry, that's just today. I woke up before the alarm. But he won't be able to do that. So he wake me up because oh yeah, go ahead, exercise and get ready for your walk. No, he was like, nah, you need to be talking about me. Let them know. So that's what it is, right? It was it was after I got past all of that, I went to the fear, and I was like, ew, this is something I don't. Look at this in the NLT. Look now I myself am he, and there is no other God with me. I am the one who kills and gives life. Slakia, I am the one who wounds and heals. No one can be rescued from my powerful hand. Wow. See, NLT is just a, NLT is just as much of a slice than the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Somebody look at this. Look at this. You know, and it get right back to the fear. Like, Mom, I hear you. You know what I mean? I understand what you mean. You know, I know that you had limited understanding in what was going on. You know, and I appreciate that, Mom. You know what I'm saying? You know, what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is showing me now is that I'm supposed to fear him and be more grateful than ever. So, I know it's in Ecclesiastes. I just can't remember the whole thing, young man. Okay, 12 and 13. Okay, all right. I looks like a book, right? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter: to fear the Heavenly Father and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So when I'm sitting there looking at this young this group of people, 'cause it was a lot of them, and I was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I was like, how about should be on shots, doesn't it? It ain't nothing to mess with. You think Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with? Please, nigga. Yeah, how about should be on shot ain't nothing to mess with. You know what I mean? We gotta stay in his good graces. And it was funny too, because I was looking at that, when I was looking at that whole blessed thing. Let me go back to that, because Psalm 2 and 12. So when I was reading through these, I was like, okay, the Psalms 2 and 12, look at this. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Yeah, man. Maybe how about Shimmy I was trying to show you something on me as a child that I had no clue. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe I don't have a clue, and I got a little emotional, but I had to, reel it back in, is because, like I said, my mom was in a wheelchair and was sick for a long time and couldn't move her body and things like that. So certain children that came up, they looked like how my mom looked before she passed. And it was rough. Like that hour was that hour was a lot. Like it was a lot. Like I had to. So when they left, I had to take a deep breath, and I had to go away and pray for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, how about you outside? Like, good Lord. You know what I mean? He was like, I had to show you this. I had to show you this. You had to see this. And you're strong enough to take it now, and I've given you enough wisdom to understand what's going on. And I thank the Lord, how about you outside for that? Look at that. We're coming like we deal with the power that's just remarkable. That's worthy of our praise and our reverence, aka our fear. We're supposed to have to show it to the Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 how we're supposed to be conducting ourselves. And then at the same time, we're supposed to stay in the spirit. And we gotta get rid of these youthful lusts. We just listen, we have to, it's not up or shut up time. It's either you're doing what the Lord tells you to do or you're not. You gotta do it. You got to do it. You got to. If you believe that you are called, if you believe in these scriptures, if these scriptures are your everything, then you got to do what you're supposed to do. It's just, I mean, yeah, you want to enjoy the things of life, and I get it. So I'm not saying walk around here and act like I mean, listen, enjoy what you can enjoy, right? And don't sit back here and act like what you enjoy is the end all be all. You want to get someone, go out and get somebody, go ahead, get out somebody, bring your ass back home. You want to see a movie? Go ahead, yeah, go to the movie, get your answer. But guess what? It don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. This is what means everything to us. Kiss the son, lest he be. We supposed to be doing right by Yahweh by Shemi Shai. That there put more fear in me than I had the day before, than I had before I even got to plantation. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like man, it was heavy mental. You know what I mean? Like it was, referred to the Killer Priest song because I was like that song, but it was heavy mental. It was like, yo, it really hit my spirit. It really hit my spirit and my life really, really hard, man. I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like we do have to fear the Lord. And we do have to look at this life and look at the situations and see what Yahweh about Shimmy Shai is showing us. Because that was something that was very strong and very vital to me. And I hope that this testimony was edifying because we do need to kiss the son lest he be angry. We do need to stay in the spirit. And we do need to have proper fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because without that fear, because it says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of witness with that. That's what here. Let's just read the ones that let's just read it. Psalms 34:9. Oh, fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all these saints. Who are the saints? They're Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. For there is no want to them that fear him. That's right, we gotta fear the Lord. Look at this. For there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts. Okay, that's there to cast out fear, because fear hath torment. Right? This goes right into Second Timothy, where it says, "The Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but of strength, love, and a sound mind." Now, that fear that's being referenced here is in regards to this world and the things that the demons can put on, the things that Esau, Edom, and the wicked can put on us. That's type of fear we're supposed to have. You're supposed to be scared of the things that happen to us. You know what I mean? That's what that means. All right. Here we go. Boom. Luke 12 and 5. I forewarn you. I forewarn you, whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yeah, I say unto you, fear him. Let me see if I put up the rest of the what was it, the rest of the Bible. Yep, see? Why we should fear the Lord. See? That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Here it is right here. Only rebel not ye against the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, neither fear ye the people of the land, right? For they are bread of us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is with us. Fear them not. See, it goes right back up here to this turn forward. We're supposed to be afraid of what's coming. Listen, now we know we're coming into a time that's going to be scary as above. But that, because we are in this flesh, but at the same time, we gotta have that trust. Man, we just read that in Psalms 2 and 12. We gotta have that trust. The Lord knows we trust in Him, and the Lord's gonna defend us. Slakia. Psalms 118:6. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh shines on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? See, this is what I'm saying. We need to stay focused, people. Focused. There were, let's see, wait, here. Here it is, Psalms 115:13. I will bless them that fear the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, both small and great. Look at this. Proverbs 3:7. Fear not. Oh, no, sorry. Proverbs 3:7. Do not be wise in thy own eyes. fear the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, depart from evil. That's right. We fear the Lord, we stay in the spirit, we ain't dealing with evil. It's just what it is. Look at that man's body found in Austin. I mean, come on, man. Look at this Psalms 19 and 9. Ooh, this is kind of dope. It's not kind of. It says the fear of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are true and righteous all. It's like it. Good Lord, and righteous all together. Look at that, man. Look at this, Jeremiah 30 and 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. That's our power right there. This we heard the voice of him years ago. Listen, you talk about love. He said his only begotten son. He said, because I'm gonna keep killing these niggas if I don't kill them. If I gotta do something, man. I'm gonna keep killing these niggas because they just going off, and I'm tired of this. You know, you know. I mean, come on. Let me see. He said, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. See, that's it. I can just end it right there. Fear the Lord. Do what the Lord asks us to do, because it's just better for us. It is. It's just better. We don't know shit. It's just better. But you don't know shit. I don't know shit. We don't know shit. All right. So let's just do what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh tells us to do. You know, I'm definitely speaking to myself first. You know, and I feel much better than now. You know, a couple of things have happened, and I just feel much better. You know, about everything. You know, and let's not lean to our own understanding, and let's in all our ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That's trust. We gotta trust him. You gotta trust him. You gotta fear him. So once again, this lesson is about fear and trust. You know, we have to, just as physical children, when our parents or someone that we trusted put their hand out, and we grab their hand, we gotta have the same spirit with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect of this time. Shalom.